Hi strangers, it's Jillian. Do you remember me? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's been like what, 3 weeks since you guys have seen or heard from me. I'm not dead. I am alive. I am here. I've just been so busy. So I'm going to catch you all up right now. Here's my timer, because what happened was, first I'm going to set the timer for 10 minutes. Okay. What happened was, I made a video the week after my last video was made, but it was like 13 minutes long, and it got rejected off of YouTube, and I didn't notice it until later, and then I didn't have time to make a new update, and then, well, oh my gosh, it was just crazy, and it's been really busy because school started, but I'm here now, and I'm going to update you. Okay, so, as you all can probably remember, last time I talked to you, I was like 5 pounds from my 100-pound mark, and my goal was to lose 5 pounds in that week. And I did everything I possibly could. I was at the gym every single day on the elliptical, killing myself. Not only was I doing that, but, excuse me, I was working with my trainer. I mean, I did everything I possibly could, and I didn't make it. I made it to like halfway. I lost like 2.5 pounds that week, and it was, and it kind of sucked, but you know, I really wasn't upset because I did everything I possibly could have done in order to lose that weight. And coming from a week where I lost 6 pounds, 2.5, I was still totally happy with that. 5 was probably a little pushing it for me. But I didn't get discouraged, and I didn't give up. And by the 24th, which was my actual 5-month surgery, I lost my 100 pounds. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I'm now 260 pounds. So, I started out 363, I'm now 260. Ba-dum-bum, ding! That is 3 pounds more than 100. I've lost 103 pounds. I'm amazed. 103 pounds, that's like a whole person. Like, a really tiny person, but like, that's a whole person. I'm really excited about that. I also did my measurements, and I don't know what I did with them. I'll find them. I'll do a separate video of just measurements. So I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy that I have lost over 100 pounds in 5 months. I'm ecstatic. So much of me has changed, but like physically, I mean, but like my personality is the same, which is awesome, except for the fact that I am so much more confident than I've ever been in my entire life. So here's some things that I've been doing over the last few weeks that I have to share it with you. So, number 1, I went roller skating. Roller skating. With those like roller skates that are like that you like rent and stuff, and dude, I didn't fall. It was pretty cool. I went with a couple of my friends from high school. I used to go with them when I was like 14 or 15, but I haven't gone since I was 14 or 15. I went. I didn't fall. I didn't really go very far away from the wall either, but hey, I was able to do it. And I got a kick-ass workout in my legs, and I was sweating, and it was gross, but I had a blast. And I can't wait to do it again. I'm hoping that I can talk him into doing it this next Wednesday. Number 2, I went shopping. Okay? Now, I hated shopping. I loathed shopping before surgery because I was like 26, 28, sometimes a 30, 32. And for those of you that have ever been or are those sizes, you know how hard it is to find cute clothes that fit you in those sizes, okay? We would go to Avenue, and it was, whenever we would shop, it was always this like self-mutilating experience where I'd either be pissed off or I'd start crying, and it was awful experience. And, you know, there'd be like 1 or 2 things that fit me, but neither of which I really liked or ever would want to wear. You know, clothing stores that have plus size clothing like Avenue and stuff, they're not really targeted for people that are my age. And so, you know, especially because there was like 2 items in the 30-32s. I mean, like, shopping was awful, okay? But we needed to go shopping because I, you know, was losing this weight and school was starting, and I needed some more tops. I was able to go shopping and had fun. I had fun. My tops now are mostly 1820s. I think I have a couple 22s, but most of them are 1820s. and we hit the sale racks, and I was able to find like 8 shirts that all looked great on me. And the only time I got frustrated was when I had to try and choose which of these 8 perfectly gorgeous shirts I wanted. My mom was cool. She let me get them all. But I was like, we left and I was like, whoa, I'm not crying. I'm not upset. I actually had a good time. So it was amazing. It was the first good experience that I've had. I hope that I'm going to have more of those in the future. So, okay, so something else that's also really cool is people don't recognize me. I went back to school and I ran into a few people that I haven't seen since before surgery. And like one of my friends, I was in the library and she walked right by me and I called out her name and I was like, over here. And she looked and she's like, who's calling me? And she couldn't see who it was and she couldn't figure out, like, she didn't know anybody in this room, so she walked straight past me. So I got up and I went sat next to her and I was like, hello, and she's like, oh my god, and she's like flipping out and she was so excited, and it was so good to get that kind of reaction from her, because when you see yourself every single day, you don't really see the drastic differences, except unless it's like, you know, here's a picture of you 5 months ago and here's a picture of you now, and then you compare the two. But, you know, she was so great. And she actually said that I inspired her to talk to her doctor to see if she's eligible for any sort of bariatric surgery. So good luck to her. But school's also really cool because I have so much more confidence than I have ever before. I walk into a room and my head's just higher and my shoulders are, you know, I just carry myself differently. I've noticed that. I'm just so much more confident in myself, and which is making meeting people and making new friends so much more so much easier than it has been. I mean, I've never had a problem making friends. I've always been really good at that, but it's always required a lot more effort on my part, and now I don't have to put out that much effort, you know, like a simple hello, you know, kind of easygoing conversation is working, and that's so exciting. I'm making friends, and it's just easier to do it, you know. It's just taking so much less time and energy to make friends, and that's just awesome. It's also really cool for school because I feel like I fit in school more. I'm running out of time. So you know those desks that have the desks are like attached to the chair and you have to like slide into them in order to fit. Well, 5 months ago, before surgery, I literally could not fit, you know, like if I managed to, you know, suck in enough and hold my breath and, you know, let the table cut into my stomach, half of me would still be out there. I literally could not fit. First day of school, I walked in, there were only my first classroom, there were only 3 desks left because it was a really full class. But it didn't matter. It didn't matter. I didn't have to like size up, you know, which one's maybe a little bit bigger than the other, because I can fit. Now, let's be honest, I'm not crossing my legs underneath like some of the girls do in school, but I can fit perfectly fine, and it's not uncomfortable, and I could last the 2 hours of class without like dying or suffocating to death. I just fit better. I fit better. I'm just so happy about that. I don't feel like I'm constantly in somebody's way anymore, or like I'm gonna break something, and you know, like I just feel more comfortable just hanging now. So let's see. I think that's just about it, you guys. There's not a whole lot else to update you on. I've kind of gotten into this routine, you know, and school is kind of hectic, and you know, I'm still working on the weekends. I'm still training with Gary, my trainer, who I love so much, and he supports me 150%, and I don't know where I'd be. I can't imagine where I'd be without him right now. You know, so things are just going really, really well, and I just hope that they continue that way. Oh, that's my timer. Okay, so I will be back next weekend. I promise to be better about this. I promise not to leave you hanging anymore. So I hope that you all are doing really, really well. Hello to all of my new subscribers. I am trying to get it, like, you know, back, like, caught up on all of your videos, and I want to comment your page, but I want you to know that, you know, I appreciate so much you watching me and subscribing to me, you know, just supporting me. I really, really appreciate it, and please let me know if there's anything I can do or say to help to support you. You know, use me as your open book for you pre-oppers out there. You know, it's scary. It's a scary thing to think about because you can't take it back once you do it. So, you know, make sure you do your research. And if you have any questions or comments or concerns, please let me know, okay? Tell your friends to comment, rate, and subscribe. I'll love you forever, and I will see you next week, okay? Bye.